Build the Lancaster Bomber Part 7. Flight Engineer Station. We fit the interior details including the flight engineer seat and the control panels. First we take the starboard interior cockpit frame in. Then we take 07G, the recuperator. This will go into this position here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of, it'll only go one way, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the tab. Next we take the handrail. If you notice, it's got two legs at the rear, like a D-shaped. One is longer than the other, so we put the longest one to the bottom. I've just put a little bit of super glue on the rear of the legs, and then it will fit flush just to the rear. So notice the orientation. We take 07J, which is the cutout panel. It's got a D-shaped leg, so it will only go one way, and that will fit in this position here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue to hold it in place. Right, piece is done. We fit the oxygen economizer, which is part 07H. One leg is bigger than the other, and that will go into this position here, and then I'll glue from the rear. Just a little bit fiddly, but there we are. That's there. I'll just put a little spot of glue on the rear just to hold them in place. Then we take the interior panel 07B, and the location is in these three legs here. So we're just gonna locate that. 1, 2, 3. There we are. I'm just going to put a spot of glue on the tabs at the rear just to hold them in place. Next we take the flight engineer seat 07D and the hinge mechanism 07I. Notice the orientation of it, and there's a little slot there and the tab there, and that pushes on, so it's quite a loose fit. So I'm just going to put a little bit of cyano on the rear of that. Okay. Next we'll take the seat, and the one tab is bigger than the other. So you've got the big one there and the small one, the big one and the small one. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the tabs, and these will go a little bit tight. There we are. Next we take the seat back. I'm just going to clean up a little bit of the paint on the tab. It's on there a little bit too thick. Okay, so that will go into the position here. So look the fit first. Right, so just gonna glue this in so the seat just goes on the other side. There's a little tab there. Just pop it in on that side and then glue it into the slot. Make sure it's the tab is in straight. Okay. So you see that the position of that. Next we take the flight engineer's panel. There's a little hole here, a D-shaped hole, and there is a little lamp which we need to glue into there. So if I just position the lamp so the lamp is facing downwards, you can see the lamp there, the lamp goes in there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the lamp, then position the lamp into the hole correct way down, making sure that it's straight. Okay. Next we take the completed flight engineer's panel. Notice it has two tabs at the rear, one big one, one small one, and they'll go into the frame. Big one there, small one there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the rear. There's a spot on each one. And put the panel into them. Squeeze it, pushing down, but not pushing down where we've just put the lamp in. So let's just position that on that one and just push it in. There we are. Then the position is located. So I'm just gonna make sure that it's sitting in correctly. There we go. So it has to be flush, near enough flush for this edge. Okay, so that issue is complete.